The executive director, board of directors, in the Northeast District Athletic Board of the Ohio High School Athletic Association welcomes you to the Division II softball game between Holy Name High School and Cloverleaf High School. The umpires for this game are Deanne Finkel, Carl Hamilton, and Chuck Hansen. Now let's meet today's teams. First, for the visiting Cloverleaf Colts, let's meet the reserves. Number 2, Corey Streibel. Kaylin Lanigan. Carolyn Sitko. Lydia Fike. Maddie Schweitzer. Haley Donahue. And now let's meet the starters for the visiting Cloverleaf High School coach. Leading off, number 8, the shortstop, Corey Streibel. Batting second, the center fielder, Abby Myers. Batting third, the catcher, Abby Gray. Batting fourth, DP, Jenna McGarry. Batting fifth, the pitcher, Morgan Sparks. Batting sixth, number 7, Hannah Hope. Batting seventh, Zoe Brazina. Batting eighth, the first baseman, Lexi Crow. Batting ninth, the right fielder, Vanessa Schweitzer. And the flex second baseman, Kaylee Henrock. The Cloverleaf Colts are led by head coach John Carmigiano, assisted by Hannah Roble, and manager Axel Ray Bell. And now let's meet the lineup for Holy Name Green Wave. First, the reserves. Emily Majoris, Anna Seuss, Brianna Kogluski, Sydney Kamara, and Emma Pacer. And now the starting lineup for Holy Name. Leading off, the center fielder, Allie Roche. Batting second, the shortstop, Erica Massey. Batting third, the first baseman, Sammy Zabak. Batting fourth, number 19, Aubrey Stephens. Batting fifth, Reagan Vavro. Batting sixth, Victoria seventh, the DP, number 8, Katie Majoris. Batting eighth, number 9, Bailey Garlow. Batting ninth in left field, number 2, Kelsa Maris. The catcher behind the plate, Lily Jurek. Holy Name is led by head coach Tom Scheiben, assisted by Casey Reese, and manager Dave Kraus. Ladies and gentlemen, at this time we ask that you please rise, remove your caps, and join us as we honor America and those who serve to protect it with the playing of our national anthem.
Say, can you see by the dawn's early light what so proudly we hailed at the twilight's last gleaming, whose broad stripes
Act in a responsible and courteous manner. Abusive language or disorderly conduct is unacceptable and unwelcome. Your cooperation is appreciated.
Live from Tri-C West Campus, this is the OHSAA Northeast 3 Division 2 District Final matchup between the number 7 Holy Name Green Wave and the number 10 Cloverleaf Colts this afternoon. And again, that means a lot for the playoff picture as a whole. Winner goes to the Sweet 16 in the state tournament. The loser goes home in the round of 32. On the mound here for the Green Wave for San Vavro, she looks to pick up where she left off last game. First pitch of the afternoon is a strike to begin the at-bat on Corrine Streibel, the third baseman. Have her down 0-1 in the count to begin this game. Holy Name in the last game, down to their final strike, had Kelsey Maris come in big, get an RBI to tie up the game, and then Erica Massey, a hustle play to the plate, gave the Green Wave a 4-3 win. That pitch from Vavro outside to even up the count at 1-1. The Colts came by with a slim 1-0 victory over Akron Springfield in their last game. Holy Name, this is the second time they're playing a team who won their prior game by a score of 1-0, the other team being Revere. Here comes a windup in the pitch from Vavro. That one fouled behind. Now making now a 1-2 count on Streibel, the leadoff. Reagan Vavro last time pitched the full game, only allowing 3 runs, most of them coming early in the game. But since then, she settled in for what was a solid second start for her career in the playoffs. And now in start number 3, she'll get it off on the right foot. The 1-2. That one fouled away and out of play. Waiting for another pitch will be Streibel. Nice foul contact there. Play alive here. The play 1-2 is now the count. 1-2 count here. The pitch of Streibel. That one ground ball towards third base and in there for a base hit. Streibel take a look and stay put over at first base. That'll be a leadoff base hit for Corrine Streibel and the Colts. Get a big leadoff hit to begin the game.
The center fielder, Abby Myers.
Now Abby Myers, the center fielder, steps up for her first cuts of the afternoon with the leadoff man aboard here for the Colts to begin this afternoon's ball game. The lefty steps in here in a likely bunting scenario here. The pitch bunt being faked, and now a little bit of some confusion there as it looked like Streibel wanted to go, but Jurg trying to hold it behind the dish and not throw down. Runner will stay put over at first base. 1-0 count here after that one was deemed a ball as Myers was able to pull back the bunt. Myers chokes up on the bat. The pitch, bunt being shown, pulls back once again. The throw not happening down. That'll even up the count of 1-1 nonetheless. Vavro takes a second here on the mound. The windup, the pitch, bunt still being shown. That one in the back is not a strike as the bunt was unable to be laid down. Now make it a 1-2 count on Abby Myers. The lefty looking to make some contact here to move the runner across. Vavro looking for strikeout number 1 of the afternoon. Vavro sets. Here comes the pitch. That one's swinging and a miss. She strikes her out for strikeout number 1 and out number 1 of the first inning. That was a nice pitch there from Vavro to get Myers to swing at that one. Now Abby Gray, the catcher, steps up for her first cuts of this afternoon's ball game. Zabek and Stevens stepping in here for the Green Wave at the corners with 1 away. Vavro sets the windup, the pitch. That one runner goes, and they're going to hold up there. She thought about stealing second. She's going to hold up over at first base. 0-1 count here on Gray. Vavro takes a second before setting back onto the mound. The pitch. That one a swing on and a miss. Now an 0-2 count here on Gray after 2 straight strikes on her. Vavro sets the windup, the pitch. That one just missing outside in the zone. First ball of the at-bat on a pitch that looked kind of good. Vavro sets here. Here comes the 1-2 delivery. Side, make it now an even up 2-2 count on Gray. After 2 strikes, she has fought back to give it an even fighting chance at 2-2. Vavro takes a second here. The windup, the pitch, runner goes. That one fouled behind as the runner will have to be going back to first base. Cloverleaf getting aggressive early on in this game with some pitches, trying to get one in play here to move up the leadoff hitter, Streibel, into scoring position. Streibel at first with 1 away, the 2-2. Now into the dirt and blocked by Jerk. The back pick is not in time as a diving effort from Streibel gets her back safely into first base. Nice idea there on the back pick from Jurek. Not as much hesitation as we saw in the last game. Still, it's a learning opportunity to see in the progression that happens. Maybe in the last game, a couple of them you maybe throw down. Now she seems to learn from it. The payoff. That one foul away towards the right side. It'll stay full at 3-2 after the foul tip. Still a full count, 3-2 here with 1 away. Here comes the payoff pitch. Runner goes, swing and a miss. That's 1 out, and the throw down is in time. Big double play for the Green Wave. That will retire the side. An excellent throw down on the money from Jurek along with a strike, and that will end the top half of the first inning. The throw skipping in there perfectly, and the tag on point. Middle 1 here at Tri-C. We're score all tied up at 0. You are watching OHSAA District Finals on your home for all Holy Name Sports, Holy Name Athletics YouTube. We'll be back on here after the break. Be right back here in the bottom of the first inning at Tri-C. Holy Name 0, Cloverleaf 0. I am Nathan Smee on the call for you for this district final matchup between the number 7 seed Holy Name Green Wave and the number 10 seed Cloverleaf Colts. Holy Name had a nice double play to end the top of the first on a strikeout from Reagan Badver on a throw down from Lillian Jurek to retire the side. And now Morgan Sparks, the pitcher for the Colts, gets to work here, having to deal with Roche Zabak and Massey to begin the game. First pitch strike there to Roche, 0-1 count to begin her at bat. Sparks back on the mound, the windup, the delivery. Swing and a miss on one, a little high, a little bit of a check swing there. But quickly down, 0-2 in the count is Roche. Sparks sets the pitch. Swing and a miss. Roche goes down in 3 pitches there for out no efficiency on the mound so far from Sparks. And now Erica Massey, the third baseman, steps up here for her first cuts of this afternoon's ball game. Massey diving headfirst into home to win the game for the Green Wave. Last time here at this field on Tuesday. She looks to pick up where she left off here and try to get the first base runner aboard here for the Green Wave. That one sent into left field and is going to be caught. There's that one in left center, corralled by the center fielder of the Colts for out number 2. So far, 2 up, 2 down for the Green Wave. And now up steps Sammy Zabak. As Zabak will now step into the box after some words of wisdom from Massey. 2 are up here for the Green Wave, 2 down quickly as Sparks looks to get the Green Wave to go in order. The windup, the delivery. That one high, 1-0 count to begin the at-bat on Sammy Zabak. Sparks back at it on the mound, the windup, the delivery. That one just missing outside to the right. That'll even up the count at, or make it now 2-0 count to begin her at-bat. 2-0 count, the windup, the delivery. That one's going to find the strike zone. 2-1 count now. A nice get-right pitch there for Sparks on the mound to find the strike zone after 2 that were nearing it just a little bit either outside or low. The pitch. That one popped up and out of play. That will now take it to a evened up 2-2 count on Zabak. A lot of challenging pitches being thrown so far in this afternoon's ball game. Sparks looking to retire the side here. The windup, the delivery. That one popped up as Zabak fouls the second one consecutively in a row out of play, as she will still see a 2-2 count. 2-2 away here in a 0-0 ball game at Tri-C on this Thursday evening. Sparks sets the 2-2. Now on ground ball, left side. A tough play. The throw across is lobbed and not in time as Zabak is in there with an infield single to have a first base runner of the afternoon for the Green Wave with 2 away. We'll now bring up the freshman Aubrey Stephens, the third baseman here for her first cuts of this afternoon's ball game. And now it appears that the umps will convene about something, and so will the Colts in the meantime. And the appeal apparently is not going to work as Zabak will be ruled safe. Now Aubrey Stephens will now step up here for her first cut of this afternoon's ball game, looking to move Zabak across here and try to get something going here for the Green Wave with 2 away. The windup, the delivery. That one, strike 1 now on Stephens. That one finds the strike zone nicely for the Colts. The pitch. That one, a swing and a miss. 2 straight strikes on Stephens. Quickly down 1-2 or 0-2 in the count. Sparks back to where she was against Zabak, looking for one more strike to retire the side. And she finds it on a swing and miss there from Stephens to end the first inning in its entirety. Neither team able to score any runs. End of 1, all squared up at 0. You're watching OHSAA District Finals on your home for all Holy Name Sports, Holy Name Athletics YouTube. We'll be back on after the break.
McGarry.
We are back here in the top of the second. 0-0 is your score, and it's OHSAA district final game. I'm Nathan Smee on the call for you this afternoon. 2 strikeouts in the first inning recorded by Vavro on a throwout, retire the side, and now McGarry gets it going for the Colts in the box. She sees a first pitch strike there from Reagan Vavro as she is down 0-1 to begin her first at-bat of this afternoon's ball game. McGarry, Sparks, and Hopek are due up here for the Colts in this inning. Vavro sets the 0-1. That one lined to the dugout of the Colts, foul. Quickly down 0-2 in the count after that one was smoked. McGarry now has to fight here, down 0-2. Vavro sets the windup, the delivery. That one missing outside, 1-2 count now. Vavro kind of reset now on McGarry. Now foul away as McGarry will fight to try to keep herself alive. Now 1-2 count here on McGarry. Vavro looking for strikeout number 3. Cloverleaf looking for hit number 2 of this afternoon's ball game. Vavro sets the windup, the 1-2. That one lined and out of play towards the right side as she will once again fight for another pitch. A great at bat so far from Jenna McGarry as she has made some good contact on pitches, just fouling them away, trying to straighten them out here. If she can get a hold of one of the base or softballs, it will most likely be launched into the outfield. 1-2 pitch. Here it comes. That one inside, running a little bit too close to McGarry. That will now make it a evened up 2-2 count. Patience and contact combining here to give Cloverleaf some hope here with their leadoff hitter. Vavro sets the pitch. That one outside. 3 straight balls now thrown after a couple foul tips being intermixed, making it now a full 3-2 count. Fought extremely well in this at-bat to get back on track. Vavro sets the payoff pitch. Now a swing and a miss on one in the dirt. That will strikeout number 3. 3 strikeouts in a row recorded by Vavro, and 1 away now as Morgan Sparks, the pitcher, steps up here for her first cut to this afternoon's ball game, looking to help her cause offensively before she goes back on the mound in the bottom half of the inning. The windup and the delivery from Vavro. First pitch strike to her fellow pitcher. 0-1 count to begin the at-bat on Sparks. Sparks pitching well in the first inning. The Green Wave almost going in order with the exception of a base hit from Zabak to pitch. That one just in on the plate to even up at 1-1 on Sparks. A nice challenging pitch thrown by Vavro. The ump not going to call it as it ran in just a little bit too far. Vavro sets the windup, the pitch. That one high, 2 straight balls, now 2-1 count on Sparks. Cloverleaf so far in this game, they've been aggressive at pitches near the zone and patient on ones as well near it on tough situations. They have fought well in this game at the plate. Still, only the 1 hit, the pitch. That one, ground ball right side foul, make it. And even though Reagan Vavro has 3 strikeouts in this game, Cloverleaf has done a great job so far through 4 and now almost 5 batters to force her to go deep in accounts, not just going down after an 0-2 count, 3 pitch out, 6-7 pitch at bats. Vavro sets the 2-2. That one fouled away, and there it is once again as the 2-2 pitch will have to be thrown once again here by Vavro as Sparks is making some contact, only able to straighten it out on that swing, however.
Keep pounding the zone.
2-2, the pitch. That one outside. She works it to a full 3-2 count now for the pitcher Sparks to have to deal with in the box. Hannah Hopek, the left fielder, due up next here for the Colts. Vavro sets on the mound. Here comes the payoff pitch. That one just a little low as Sparks gets the better of Vavro on that one to walk him the first batter aboard in this inning for the Colts.
7, Hannah Hopek.
And now Hannah Hopek, the left fielder, steps up for her first cuts of this afternoon's ball game. And it looks like a courtesy run will occur here for the Colts for the pitcher.
Pinch running for Cloverleaf, number 20, Maddie Schweitzer.
It'll be Schweitzer, I believe, pinch running here for the Colts. One on here with one away for Hannah Hopek, as it appears now the change being finalized over by third base with the ump and the coach over there near third base. Vavro getting back to work here after the walk, the pitch. That one line to left field, foul over the fence and into the woods. 0-1 count to begin the at-bat on Hannah Hopek. Cloverleaf back where they were last inning, one runner on with one away, looking to do what they did not do last inning, and that is advance the runner. Vavro sets the pitch. Now on ground ball, once again left side and foul away. Quickly down, 0-2 in the count is Hopek. And there it is. This is just an example of a different at-bat here for Cloverleaf. We've seen plenty of 2-0 counts, but also 0-2 counts to begin at-bats, just being more aggressive depending on the batter and the pitches that are given. Vavro's done a nice job of varying up pitches that are challenging inside and out, but also ones that are throwaway pitches, the 0-2. And there it is, that balance of the throwaway pitches. That one definitely a ball outside, 1-2. One trying to outside the zone, trying to get a chase there to get a 3-pitch out, which Vavro would definitely have appreciated considering the fact of how many pitches she's had to throw on some at-bats. Vavro sets the 1-2. Now on chopped foul off the right side. You'll see a 1-2 pitch here once again, the third foul ball of this at-bat. Still a 1-2 count here, one away, one runner on for the Colts. The windup, the delivery. That one high to even up the count, now at 2-2. Holy Name needing a big out, number 2 here. Cloverleaf looking to try to get the first run of the ball game. Vavro sets the windup, the pitch. That one hit towards the left side, fouled away. Once again, the fourth foul tip of this at-bat. Still a 2-2 count. A bunch of battles early on in this game for Cloverleaf. And that's the difference between not only the first inning and the second inning so far between Cloverleaf and Holy Name, is that Holy Name's at-bats were quick, maybe 3-4 pitches at tops. And these at-bats, Vavro was lucky if she only throws 6 pitches at this point. This will be pitch number 7 incoming here after Vavro comes set. 2-2 count still after the foul tip. Here comes the pitch. That one skips behind, runner will go, and she'll be safe into second base. Now a runner in scoring position for the Colts with a 3-2 count, as this at-bat will go to pitch number 8. Three-two count here, only one away. Cloverleaf looking to put a second runner on, the payoff pitch. That one hit into left field, and Massey is able to catch it for out number 2. Nice job from Massey to trail that one back to retire the elusive Hopek after 8 pitches.
Third baseman Zoe Brezina.
And now a two-way, Zoe Brezina steps up here for her first cut to this afternoon's ball game with two-way, looking to move the runner over, and a base hit would most likely score depending on the speed of the pinch runner over at second base. Vavro so far, 3 strikeouts, 1 walk, and a base hit given up so far in this game on no runs. She looks to keep the no-run part intact going in to the middle of 2 here with 2 away. She sets, now the pitch. That one line to right out of play before the dugout, foul into the cages. 0-1 count to begin the at-bat here on Brezina. Vavro sets the windup, the pitch. That one ground ball right to Vavro. It goes overhead. The throw across the diamond is in time to retire the side. Cloverleaf looked dangerous, but a chop out play and a throw across from Massey retires the side. Middle of 2 here at Tri-C, a deadlock 0-0 game. You're watching OHSAA District Finals and you're home for all Holy Name sports. We'll be back on here after the break.
Vavro.
We are back here in the bottom of the second inning. Holy Name still tied up 0-0 with Cloverleaf in this district final. I am Nathan Smee on the call for you this afternoon. Nice defense by Holy Name, able to retire the side and get out of a jam. Now Vavro gets to work here at the dish. Her first pitch she sees is a ball low and inside for ball 1 as Vavro, Scheiben, and Katie Majoris are all due up here in the bottom of the second. Sparks sets the pitch. That one well too high. Make it a 2-0 count to begin the at-bat on Reagan Vavro, who has thrown a ton of pitches so far in this game. I don't have access to the pitch count, but it has to be nearing 50 already after 2 innings. 3-0 count to begin the at-bat on Vavro. She is showing patience that she saw many Colts show at the dish against her in the top half of this inning, along the top half of the first. Sparks trying to settle back in. 3-0. That one too high. She walks Vavro to begin the second. On 4 straight pitches here, Holy Name will take a leadoff runner.
The right fielder, Victoria Scheiben.
And now Victoria Scheiben steps up here, and now I believe a courtesy run might occur here for Holy Name. And they are going to do a courtesy run here as Emily Majoris, I believe, will run. No, that's going to be Anna Seuss running here for Reagan Vavro.
For Holy Name, number 7, Anna Seuss.
As Seuss now goes over to first base for the Green Wave. Up steps the bunt specialist, Victoria Scheiben. In many at-bats this year, she has shown bunt and even has got a couple of nice ones down that have kind of settled right around the dish. She now looks to do so here, and I would be shocked if we didn't see a bunt. The windup, the pitch, bunt shown. She pulls back, and Seuss will stay put there. 1-0 count as Victoria Scheiben able to pull back there. But she's done an excellent job on that so far this year. Not only, but her bunts, a big part of why Holy Name have been able to move runners across. Coach Scheiben has used his daughter very well in the scheme that he has built so far this year. That bunt pulls away once again, 2-0, as Seuss in no man's land is able to run back to first base uncontested. Now the 2-0 count here on Victoria Scheiben. She looks to settle in here. It might get to the point where she might be told to swing away. 2-0 count. The pitch, bunt being shown still. That one popped up, and it's going to drop foul. Both the catcher and the third baseman made an effort for it, but nothing happening there. That will now make it a 2-1 count on Victoria Scheiben after a nice bunt attempt there. But we've seen some disastrous bunts. Going back to yesterday, the bunt on the third hitter of the inning for Kenston, that was bunted straight into the glove of first baseman Joey Ragone. Holy Name would hate to see the same thing happen to them here in softball. Pitch, bunt still being shown, that one high. Make it now a 3-1 count. The throwback is not in time as Seuss is in there with plenty of time on the diving back effort. Now a 3-1 count here on Victoria Scheiben with Katie Majoris, the power hitter, waiting in the wings for the Green Wave in the on-deck circle. Here comes the 3-1 bump still being shown. That one hit towards the left side, fouled away. That'll make it now a full 3-2 count on Victoria Scheiben. Full count here with none away, 1 runner on. Holy Name might be aggressive with the steal. We'll see. Here comes the payoff. That one high. Actually, no, they're going to say finds a zone for a strikeout. Nice pitch in there from Sparks for out number 1.
Katie Majoris.
Now Katie Majoris steps up for her first cuts. Holy Name thought that was ball 4, but just called on the outside corner. And now 1 away as Sue's still on there. Corners are definitely in here. Are streaming in. This might be a swing away opportunity to try to hit it over the head. Pitch. Now a swing and a miss on 1 high, and now Seuss in no man's land trying to debate a throw. And a throw back to the pitcher is there, but Seuss able to take advantage of it and get to second base. An interesting sequence of events there, but Seuss able to get a read off the throwback. She now finds herself in scoring position for Majoris now to be able to swing away. Heads up play from Seuss on the base path, and that's something Holy Name is good at, taking advantage of another team being, no better way to put it, sleeping on defense. The pitch. That one swinging a miss, another one upstairs on Majoris. She quickly is down 0-2 on 2 pitches up in the attic. Now an 0-2 count on Majoris. The windup and the delivery from Sparks. That one popped up in the infield towards the left side. And that one will be caught to retire Majoris for out here. After leadoff walk, 2 have gone in order for the Green Wave. And now Bailey Garlow, the freshman, steps up for a big opportunity to give Holy Name their first runs of the ball game. 2 down, runner at second for the Green Wave. Garlow to work with. Sparks sets the pitch. That one, swing and a miss on 1 once again high. 0-1 count to begin the at-bat on Garlow. As in these last 2 at-bats especially, Morgan Sparks has done a great job of getting namers to chase at pitches well high of the strike zone. The wind of the delivery on the 0-1. That one in the zone for strike number 2. And Seuss trying to bait a throwback again, unable to do so that time, as Cloverleaf learned from the last time. 0-2 count on Garlow with Seuss still over at second base. Sparks sets the pitch. That one swing and a miss. Garlow goes on 3 pitches, and that one will retire the side. 2 strikeouts in this inning. Holy Name leaves Seuss stranded at second. End of 2, 0-0 is your score in this OHSAA district final matchup between Holy Name and Cloverleaf. We'll be back on after the break.
Leading on for Cloverleaf, the first baseman, number 24, Lexi Crow.
We are back on here in the top of the 3rd after 2. 0-0 is your score in this OHSAA district final matchup between the number 7 seed Holy Name Green Wave and the number 10 seed Cloverleaf Colts. I am Nathan Smee on the call for you this evening. The pitch, that one finds a strike zone for an 0-1 count to begin the at-bat on Lexi Crow, the first baseman. 8, 9, and 1 due up here in this inning for the Colts at the bat. The windup, the 0-1. That one hit towards the right side, fouled away. She finds herself quickly down 0-2. Vavro looking to cut down on the pitches she throws this inning. The last 2 innings, Cloverleaf has done an excellent job making lots of foul contact from these pitches and have dragged out at-bats that could have been ended in 2 or 3 pitches to almost 10 pitches in their entirety. Here comes the 0-2. That one, but it's going to hold up in the end, and I'll make it now a 1-2 count here on the first baseman. Favreau sets the pitch. That one high. That one will not even up to count at 2-2. It was a tempting pitch, but that one Crow took the take approach the whole way through. Still now a 2-2 count after 2 straight takes. The windup, the delivery, that one in the dirt and skips behind to the backside. Now a 3-2 count, and here it is again. Cloverleaf's approach still not changing as they have fought back in many at-bats, at least 2 or 3 from 0-2 to get it to a 3-2 count. 3 or 4 extra pitches that Vavro might not need to throw if they're not able to be fouled away. Here comes the payoff pitch. Swing and a miss. Vavro fights it and gets a strikeout she was looking for. That is strikeout number 4 of the afternoon to retire the leadoff hitter, Crow. Now the 9-hitter Schweitzer, the right fielder, steps up for her first cuts as she looks to get on base here to get the offense going for the Colts here with 1 away. Vavro sets the windup, the delivery. That one is going to be in the zone. Schweitzer holding up. Doesn't matter in the end. 0-1 count to begin the at-bat on Vanessa Schweitzer. Vavro still doing an excellent job of painting the corners here against the Colts. Windup. That one skips in low, even as that one died just before hitting the plate. Reagan Vavro taking a second here to get the call. We're just talking about how much of an excellent season she's had. 100 strikeouts in her rookie season here at Holy Name. That one hit to the right side or left side. Throw across the diamond is not in time as that one's going to skip away from Zabak. That'll be an error on the throw from Stephens there to get someone on here for the Colts with 1 away on the error. But going back to Reagan Vavro, her season so far, over 100 Ks this year. 3 starts in many playoff games this year for Holy Name. She has done an excellent job. The Norton game was a reality check, but since that game, she came back and settled in. She put that game behind her, and it showed that she has pitched excellently through now, I believe, this will be the 11th inning of work since that game. She has put that game well in the past. The pitch. That one, going to find a strike zone on the left side. 0-1 count to begin the at-bat on Streibel, who singled her first time up to get the game going for the Colts. Zabak and Stephens in here at the corners for the Green Wave. Defensively, 0-1 count here, 1 away and a runner. That one fouled directly behind. Now make it a 0-2 count to begin this at-bat on Streibel. Vavro looking to retire her on the 3rd pitch. Streibel looking to fight here and do stellarly so far this afternoon. That is make Vavro throw 2 or 3 extra pitches via the foul tip. Here comes the pitch. There it is, a high ball. Going to make it a 1-2 count as Vavro tried getting her to chase. Vavro's game mixes between painting the corners, getting people to chase, and also getting it inside. Those are the 3 main points of her game. The off-speed, not really using there. Her goal is to beat the player with speed. That one lined away, foul, and there it is once again. That's going to be an extra pitch having to be thrown as that one fouled away. Still a runner over on at first base. Zabak stepping a little bit in front of the bag. Stephens maybe in a similar position, maybe a little further deep. The 1-2. That one swing and a miss. That's a beautiful pitch from Vavro to strike out Streibel for strikeout number 5 already.
Center fielder Abby Myers.
And now Myers steps up here for her second cuts of the afternoon. The center field struck out her first time up and was the first victim via the strikeout from Vavro in this game. 1 on here, 2 away. The Gibson and blocked. 1-0 count after the block from Jurek. Still a runner at first here with 2 away. 1-0 count on Myers. Vavro sets the windup delivery. That one finds the strike zone, even up at 1-1. Another thing Reagan Vavro is able to do well is short-term memory. Couple at bats, 2 or 3 balls in a row, but she's able to settle in right again and has fought a couple back from 3-0 this year, back to a strikeout on 3 straight pitches after it. The 1-1. That one paints the corner for a strike. There it is once again from Reagan Vavro to make it now a 1-2 count here on Myers. The catcher, Abby Gray, due up on deck in the on-deck circle for the Colts. Here comes the 1-2 delivery. That one swing and a miss. Actually, and they're going to call a strikeout as they should. That will do it to retire the side. Vavro, 6 Ks through 3. Middle of the third inning here at Tri-C. Holy Name tied 0-0 with the Cloverleaf Colts in this OHSAA District semifinal or final matchup on your home for all Holy Name Sports, Holy Name Athletics YouTube. We'll be back on after the break. We are back here in the bottom of the third. Marist up here for the Green Wave in a 0-0 game. I am Nathan Smee on the call for you this evening. That one finds a strike zone. 0-1 count to begin the at-bat on Marist, who came up clutch for Holy Name down to their final strike. She was able to line it into center field to keep the game going, which allowed Massey to do her acrobatic dive later on in the game. Down a swing and a miss. She's quickly down 0-2 in the count. But regardless of how the rest of her senior year goes, I believe that will be a big thing that she is remembered for softball. Even if Holy Name does not go on to win states, she was able to buy them another day. That one high and up gets Marist in 3 pitches for out number 1. Sparks. The high heat has worked extremely well for her all afternoon. And it gets another victim in Marist. And I realize that at times, and it still is a little bit, may or may not have left on a setting on my phone that made it a little bit choppy. May or may not have done that. May or may not be turned off now. So hopefully it gets better for the quality there. I'll do a little bit of another check through in a little bit. Of course, now it freezes. That's besides the point. That one finds a strike zone. 0-1 count to begin the at-bat on Roche. Now Sparks will take a second here before pitching again to Roche. I'm set to pitch. That one bump being shown and is in the dirt and blocked. Down there, make it a 1-1 count on Roche. Now 1-1 count on Roche. Gonna take a second here, step in. Throwing set on the mound is Sparks. The windup, the 1-1. That one runs in. She has to get out of the way. That one, 2 straight balls. Gonna get now a 2-1 count on Allie Roche. Two-1 count on Roche. After that one ran in a little bit too close. The pitch. That one sent into right field and to the drift out of play. Making now an evened up 2-2 count. Similar to yesterday, Holy Name 1 hit through their first time in the order. Roche trying to wake up the bats here and get the first hit since the first inning when Zabak kept the inning alive. Roche, 2-2 count here, the pitch. Behind as she'll fight for yet another life now. As now they're trying to do exactly what Cloverleaf has done well in this game, and that is make foul tip contact. Two-two count here on Allie Roche. The pitch. That one high, making it now a 3-2 full count on the center fielder. Struck out her last time up. She is trying to get on base here this time around. Roche out of the timeout. Here's the payoff. That one popped away once again. Now she is forcing Sparks to throw some extra pitches, as that will force a payoff pitch once again to be thrown. And now Sparks is going to come set. Payoff pitch once again. That one popped away again and out of play. Roche battling once again to see some more pitches. Still a full count after 2 foul tips from Allie Roche. She has Erica Massey waiting on the green wave. Here comes the payoff. That one low for a ball 4 as Roche will take to first base, drawing a walk on a very well drawn from Roche.
Erica Massey.
Now Erica Massey steps back up here for her second cuts. She flew out to center field on a lined shot her first time up. Point Aim looking to break the deadlock here in the third, try to give them some momentum. A lot of low-scoring games later on in the playoffs. A stark contrast from the first game. That was a combined 21 runs. The pitch, bunt being shown. The throw down is not in time as Roche gets in there, the stolen base. Nice hustle from her being shown. Again, there are 1-0 count on Massey as that won't be deemed a ball. But nice hustle from Allie Roche to get in there at second base. Massey now has Roche in scoring position. One crack of the bat could give Holy Name the first run of the ball game. Sparks deals. That one popped up out of play behind the backstop now to make it a 1-2 count on Erica Massey. Erica Massey looking to make something happen here with a 1-1 count it is. Sparks sets on the mound, the pitch. That one lined out of play on a pop once again. Now it goes to a 1-2 count after 2 straight fouls. Massey is still fighting here. 1-2 count, the windup, the pitch. That one hit behind, fouled away. Keep it at a 1-2 count as Holy Name is doing better in this inning to make more foul contact to keep at-bats going. Sparks sets the 1-2. That one popped. It's playable on the other side, and that one's going to drop out of play. And once again, Massey will see yet another pitch. Massey, after 3 straight foul tips, will see yet another 1-2. As they're actually going to call time here, the ball is back in play. Still 1-2 count. Roche standing on second base, awaiting the crack of the bat. Pitch. That one is sent into left center. It's going to be shallow. It is going to drop for a base hit. Roche going to take the third base, and that will split him at the corners with only 1 away. A nice job there from Roche. Take the jump after she realized it was going to fall, and now Holy Name really close to getting into the run column. And now Zabak steps up 1 for 1 of the day, looking to make it 2 for 2 and give Holy Name their first lead of the afternoon. The pitch, that one high, runner goes. The throw being faked, and it's actually gonna get past. The play will be at the plate. It is not in time. 1 run will score. And standing now at third base is Massey on the wild throwdown. Holy Name gets their first run of the afternoon. Excellent heads up there from the green wave to take a jump on it. As you can see, just uncontested as runs through that one and is able to get Holy Name in the run column, up 1-0 now with a runner at third. Bunt being shown, bunt put down. Massey breaks for home. She's able to score there, but Zabak will be retired for out number 2. But nonetheless, Holy Name now up 2-0 over Cloverleaf. This is what Holy Name wanted to do. They put a couple on.
19, Aubrey Stephens.
And now Stevens steps up here 2 away. Base is cleared. Trying to get the offense back going here. That one popped up and out of play behind the fence and now near into the trenches of the woods. 0-1 count to begin her at bat. Regardless of the rest of the outcome of this inning, Holy Name will be pleased to take a 2-0 lead at minimum into the 4th inning. 2-1 count here. The windup, the pitch. Now a swing and a miss. She's quickly down 0-2 in the count.
Keep that head in there.
Now an 0-2 count here. The pitch. That one running too far inside on Stephens. 1-2 count as Sparks trying to end the inning. Had to throw at least one more pitch. Coming set is Sparks, the 1-2. That one lined into center field. And it's going to be caught on the line to retire the side. But not before Holy Name was able to cross 2 runs there via a stealing of home and a sacrifice bunt from Sammy Zabak. End of 3 in this district final. Holy Name up 2-0. You're watching this game on the home for all Holy Name sports, Holy Name Athletics YouTube. We'll be back on here after the break.
Gray.
We are back here in the top of the 4th inning. Holy Name played 2 runs in the bottom half of the 3rd to make this a 2-0 lead for them. You are watching OHSAA District Final Softball on your home for all Holy Name sports, Holy Name Athletics YouTube. I'm Nathan Smee on the call for you this afternoon. The first pitch of the inning from Vavro is a swing and a miss there from Gray for strike number 1 to the catcher, who her last time up struck out. She is one of 6 victims of the strikeout via Reagan Vavro, who has pitched stellarly so far for the Green Wave. Vavro sets the windup, the pitch. That one in the zone. 2 straight strikes to begin the at-bat on Gray, as Vavro getting back to work here is dealing 0-2 to begin this at-bat. Vavro. That one outside. And that one is not going to go. 1-2 count now on Abby Gray. Vavro looking for strikeout number 7 here. Vavro sets the windup, the 1-2. That one in the zone for strike 3 looking. She gets her 7th strikeout of the afternoon. 3 in a row. The second time she's had 3 in a row in this game. For out number 1, Reagan Vavro is dealing on the mound for the Green Wave this afternoon. And now Jenna McGarry, the designated player, steps up here for her second cuts. One of 3 strikeout victims in the first string of strikeouts from Vavro this afternoon. That one too high, 1-0 count to begin her second at-bat. Vavro getting back to work here. Taking her time on the mound. Comes set, the windup, the 1-0. That one's going to skip off of the glove of Jerk to even it up at, or make it now a 2-0 count. If I'm not mistaken, at this point in time, Vavro has tied up as many strikeouts as she had in the other 2 games that she pitched in the playoffs so far. I believe she had 4 last time out and 3 in the first one, the pitch. That one low and into the dirt and blocked by Jerk. 3-0 count. Sparks, the other pitcher for Cloverleaf, waiting in the wings for them on deck. Vavro sets the payoff. That one, it might as well be the payoff pitches. She walks him in 4 pitches.
Now batting number 26, Morgan Sparks.
And now Sparks, the pitcher, steps up here for her second cut. She walks her first time up. She looks to get back on base. And now it's going to be a pinch run here as Handrock, the flex for the designated player, will now run the bases after McGarry was able to draw the walk. Favreau getting back to work here after throwing 4 straight balls. The windup, the pitch, corners in. That one, a high effort. 1-0 count to begin the at-bat on Morgan Sparks. Favreau takes a second here to get back onto the mound here. Has a 1-0 count on Sparks. The windup, the pitch, bumping shown again. That one in the dirt and blocked. 2-0 count. 6 straight balls thrown by Reagan Favreau now. Now time will be called by one of the coaches here to Favreau on the mound. And at this time, we take a quick second here to honor the Notre Dame Cathedral Latin gym teacher who unfortunately passed away yesterday. Our thoughts and prayers are with that community down or up in Chardonnay. Just an unfortunate thing to happen, but unfortunately it's a part of life. Definitely our prayers and thoughts are with you, especially if you know anyone in that community and anyone watching from NDCL. In that case, just know of our assured prayers. Once again, the winner of this game will play the winner, I believe, of Canfield versus Mogador on Wednesday next week in Macedonia, I believe near Nordonia High School, if I'm not mistaken. To stay updated on all the games that we are covering, follow the Holy Name Broadcasting on Instagram and Twitter. To stay updated on all of Holy Name Sports, follow Holy Name Athletics on Instagram and Twitter. And finally, subscribe here to Holy Name Athletics YouTube and put on push notifications to be notified when we go live. A 2-0. That one finds a zone. The mound visit working nicely there for the Green Wave. Now a 2-1 count as Favreau throws a strike there. Favreau now slowing down her progressions here before dealing. Comes set, the windup, the delivery. That one blocked by Jurek. Now a 3-1 count. Jurek having a couple of nice blocks so far in this afternoon's ball game. Having a nice throw out earlier on in the game. Now a 3-1 count here on Sparks as she looks to walk for the second time in a row. The 3-1 bump being shown. She pulls back. That one counts. That one is well within the strike zone. Full 3-2 count here on Sparks. Off pitch. That one outside. Second walk in a row for Sparks. Second walk in a row for the Colts. 2 are now on with only 1 away here in the top of the 4th.
Batting number 7, Hannah Hopek.
And now Hopek steps up here for the second time. She flew out to Massey at short her first time up. Big opportunity here for the Colts to try and tie this game back up here. Now another pinch run here. I believe Schweitzer will now run once again for the pitcher. Now Lecter steps in, the pitch. That one hit towards the left side and caught by Stevens for out number 2. Nice play over at third base by Aubrey Stephens to get under that one to retire Hopek on 1 pitch. And now a 2-way up steps Zoe Brazina.
Number 16, Zoe Brazina.
Two away here, 2 runners on for the Colts. Favreau trying to get it out of this inning unscathed. Comes set the windup, and now the delivery. That one a little too low. 1-0 count to begin the at-bat. It's taken more pitches for Favreau this game, but she has still settled in nicely, and so far, scoreless is the Colts through 3 2/3, if I'm not mistaken. Favreau sets the 1-0. That one blocked by Jurek once again. Now make it a 2-0 count. Favreau looking for another strikeout while also looking to retire the side. Favreau sets the windup and now the pitch. That one just a little too low on the frame even. I'll make it a 3-0 count here on Brazina. Lexi Crow, the first baseman, waiting on deck for the Colts. Three-0 count, 3 straight balls being thrown. Favreau trying to fight back in. That one too high. Second 4-pitch walk of the inning, and that will load the bases up here with 2 away, and a big at-bat here for Lexi Kroll, the first baseman. Now the Colts coach will go talk to her. Mound visit between players as Massey will try to coach up Reagan Vavro. In the meantime, both teams giving adjustments here. This will be the biggest at-bat so far. Crow looking to blow this game open and tie it up at minimum for the Colts. Holy name looking to get out of this jam with the bases loaded unscathed. So it'll be a tally here. Vavro sets the pitch. That one in there for strike 1 to Crow. Vavro able to paint the strike zone nicely on the left corner. Reagan Vavro settling in here once again. Comes set. Here comes the 0-1. That one finds strike zone. Nice pitch there from Vavro. Goes from the left side to the right side this time. Now 0-2 count on Crow. Vavro now, not time to be fancy here. Now you got to get out of this inning. Trying nothing crazy here. Just work on getting out of the inning and focus on strike number 3, the pitch. That one runs past. It bounces back to plate. The plate is not in time, as getting under the tag there is the pinch runner, Hand Rock, and that'll give 1 back there, even though it had a perfect bounce right back to Jurek. Let's see it here on the replay. It's going to be a close one. The play at the plate. I guess she got just past the tag, and that's what's going to be called. It was a close one. It was simultaneously there. I think she just skid past the tag. And now here comes the 1-2. That one high to make it a 2-2 count there. That one just, unfortunately, the luck is on Cloverleaf's side for that one. Now a 2-2 count here. Vavro still battling the game. Vavro sets. Here is the 2-2. Swing and a miss. She strikes her out for strikeout number 8 to retire the side. Cloverleaf scores 1 on a wild pitch. Middle of the game and middle of the 4th. Holy name up 2-1 over the Colts. You're watching OHSAA District Final Softball on your home for all Holy Name Sports, Holy Name Athletics YouTube. We'll be back on here after the break. We are back here in the bottom of the 4th. Holy Name giving up 1 run in the last inning. Make it now a 2-1 ball game. Still in favor of the Green Wave. I'm Nathan Smee on the call for you this afternoon. 2 high to Vavro, 1-0 count to begin her second at bat. Her first time up, she was able to draw a walk back in the second inning. The wind of the pitch from Sparks, foul tipped behind by Vavro. Even that one up now at 1-1. Vavro trying to battle in here. She has pitched well on the mound. Only 1 run given up so far in this game. 8 Ks on the mound. She's trying to give herself some more help on the defensive end with a hit here. That one fouled behind, making it now a 1-2 count on the freshman pitcher. Sparks sets the windup. That one in there for strike 3, looking on Vavro. The run's a little bit too inside for her to be able to swing at, but still painting the corner nicely for out number 1
now
looking.
Batting number 18, Victoria Scheiben.
And now Victoria Scheiben steps up here for her second cuts. She struck out looking her first time up after trying to draw a bunt. That bunt's going to get down. The throw, it's going to be close, and the throw is just in time. as Victoria Scheiben unable to beat out the throw there as 2 for the Green Wave in this inning, and up steps Katie Majoris up
Now
here
batting
for
number
her
8,
second cut this
Katie
afternoon.
Majoris.
Majoris, her last time up, she pops out to the shortstop. Away, no one on here for Majoris. The windup, the delivery. That one runs in for strike 1 on Majoris. She thought about swinging, but in the end, she held up. Sparks sets the pitch. That one swinging and a miss on one well high out of the strike zone. That one now going to bring it to a 0-2 count on Majoris. Sparks sets the pitch. That one in there for strike 3 looking. 2 strikeouts looking this inning. Holy Name goes in order. End of 4. Holy Name up 2-1 over Cloverleaf. You're watching OHSAA District Final Softball on your home for all Holy Name sports. Holy Name Athletics YouTube. We'll be back on here after the break. Top of the 5th here at Tri-C West. Holy Name up 2-1 over the Cloverleaf Colts. I'm Nathan Smee on the call for you for this OHSAA District Final game between the number 7 seed Holy Name Green Wave and the number 10 seed Cloverleaf Colts. First pitch of the inning from Vavro, missing high to the leadoff hitter there. 1-0 counts begin this at bat. Vanessa Schweitzer is the batter here. The number 9 hitter, 1 hitter, and due up here for the Colts. Pitch. That one skips into the plate. 2-0 count to begin. Schweitzer second at bat, who reached on a throwing error from Stephens all the way back in the 3rd. Devereaux takes a look at her wrist for the call. Sets. Here is the 2-0 pitch. That one fouled behind to the backstop. Make it now a 2-1 count. Now, 1 count here. Vavro trying to battle back here in this at-bat. The pitch. That one lined to the right side. That one's going to bounce off of Zabak's glove and get through for a base hit. That one was lined at Zabak. Hit here for Schweitzer, and now the go-ahead run steps up to the plate here in Corrine Streibel.
Now batting number 8, Corey Streibel.
Now Streibel in here, the big opportunity for the Colts. Zabak and Stephens are in here, expecting bunt here for the Colts. 1 on, none away. The pitch, the bunt. That one left side fouled away as it will go down as a strike. 0-1 count to begin the at-bat here on Streibel, who so far today 1 for 2 with a base hit and a strikeout. Corners are still in. Stephens, third base. Zabak in at first. The pitch. Bunt down, left side. The throw to first is in time as Garlow covers for Zabak for out number 1 there. That will move the runner up to second base nonetheless.
Now batting number 12, Abby Myers.
Now Abby Myers, the center fielder, steps up here for her cuts here. Last time up, she struck out. The time before, 2 strikeouts in a row and 2 at-bats for her. The windup, the pitch. That one missing outside. 1-0 count to begin the at-bat on Myers. 1-0 count here on Myers. The windup, the delivery. That one a block by Jerk in the dirt. 2-0 count to begin this at bat on Abby Myers. That takes a second here, settling in here. The tying run in scoring position here for the Colts. The windup, the pitch. That one in there for a strike to even up the count now. Or now make it a 2-1 count as the scoreboard's still off. And now has been made correct. The pitch. That one outside, now a 3-1 count on Myers. She's trying to draw a walk here to get on base for the first time and get 2 on here for the Colts. Vavro settling in. Here comes the 3-1. That was too high as she walks Myers on ball 4. 2 on here with only 1 away. As now up steps
now
Abby Gray for the Cloverleaf Colts.
Abby Gray.
Now time will be called here once again for mound visit. Once again, the winner of this game plays the winner of Canfield versus Mogador on Wednesday at 5 p.m. at Macedonia in a Sweet 16 game in the state tournament. To stay up to date in all the games that we are covering, follow the Holy Name Broadcasting on Instagram and Twitter. To stay up to date in all of Holy Name Sports, follow Holy Name Athletics on Instagram and Twitter. And finally, subscribe here to Holy Name Athletics YouTube and put on push notifications to be notified when we go live. Our goal is to get to 1,000 subscribers by the time of the Holy Name Paddle football game on August 18th. So if you're not subscribed already, go down below and subscribe. Abby Gray now steps into the box. 2 strikeouts and 2 at-bats for her with 1 away here. And a big opportunity to get the Colts to tie this game back up. The pitch, bump being shown. That one laid off to the third base side. And to be taken foul by Stephens on a heads-up play, as the throw would have been tough to first base if she would have been able to fire it off at all. Nice heads-up play there. The little things that add up in sports like softball and based on really any sport, the little things is what adds up in all of these games. One little mistake might end a game poorly. One mistake might win a team a game. That one high, 1-1 count now on Gray. Vavro gets the call here. 1-1, 1 away. 2 runners on. 2-1. Holy Name lead. The pitch. That one. Out of the zone. Make it now a 2-1 count. It was a perfectly placed pitch. Nothing else Vavro could have done. Unfortunate not to get that one. Vavro sets the windup. The 2-1. That one finds a strike zone. That time evened it up at 2-2. Two, 1 away, 2 on here. Cloverleaf trying to tie this game back up. The windup, the pitch. That one, ground ball. Gonna get through. Pascal for a base hit, rounding third, heading home. Actually, they're gonna stay. Now they're gonna run down here. Everyone's gonna get back safe. A little bit of confusion. That could have been disastrous for the Colts. Interesting chain of events there. Still 1 away. Now the bases will be loaded.
28, Jenna McGarry.
Now Jenna McGarry, the designated player, steps up here for her third cut. A strikeout and a walk so far in this game for her. Vavro set. Pitch that one. Low into the dirt. 1-0 count to begin the at-bat on McGarry. McGarry with one swing of the bat could give the Colts at least a lead. Vavro trying to settle in here and get rid of the danger for a second inning in a row. Vavro sets the windup, the pitch. That one in there for a strike to even it up now 1-1. Nice pitch there from Vavro on the right outside corner. Vavro settling in. 1-1, the pitch. That one lined to the right side, foul. Make it now a 1-2 count here on McGarry. A lot of foul contact in this game for the Colts. A lot of extra pitches being thrown from Reagan Vavro, and now you're starting to see it in the 4th and 5th inning especially. The first 3 innings, lights out. 6 Ks on 9 potential outs. Now Reagan Vavro, 2 Ks on a potential 5 outs. Still doing well, but the bases have loaded in both innings. That one finds a strike zone. The fatigue wearing off for that pitch for a looking strikeout number 9 of the game and out number 2
Now batting
here.
number 26, Morgan Sparks.
And now the pitcher Sparks steps up with a big opportunity to give herself some help with the bat before she goes back on the pitch. Vavro needing one more out here. The windup, the pitch. That one skips behind Jurek. This one could be the tie. The throw is wide, and that one might score another one. The play at the plate is not in time. Apparently she got under the tag. All 3 runs for the Colts scoring on wild pitches. I don't think I've ever seen anything like this. The Colts take the lead for the first time after 3 runs scored on 2 wild pitches. That's an unfortunate way for the game to go for Holy Name, as for the first time, Holy Name will trail in this one. And now look at convenience. It looked like the tag was right there for the second one at least. And now Coach Scheiben will call time here, as a change might be made for Victoria Scheiben to come in. And that will be the call. We're gonna take a quick timeout here. Your score with 2 away in the top of the 5th. Holy Name down 3-2 to the Cloverleaf Colts. You're watching OHSAA District Finals on your home for all Holy Name sports. Holy Name Athletics YouTube. Back on here after Victoria Scheiben. We are in the top of the 5th with 2 away. Holy Name down 3-2 to Cloverleaf. I'm Nathan Smee on the call for you this afternoon. Here comes the pitch now from the new pitcher, Scheiben. That one high, 1-0 count to begin this. Actually, no, since it's still the same count. And now, if you're just tuned in, the last 2 runs to score were on 1 wild pitch. The wild pitch scored 1, then a wild toss back to home plate, scored another 1, make it a 3-2 game. The windup, the pitch. That one in the zone, now a 2-1 count. Nice pitch there from Scheiben, getting her first strike of the afternoon. A 2-1 count here. Scheiben takes her place back on the mound. Comes the windup, and now the pitch. Now a swing and a miss. A nice pitch there from Scheiben on the outer corner of the strike zone. Make it now a 2-2 count with 2 away. A runner still in scoring position at third base for the Colts. Shiven sets. Comes the windup and the delivery. That one just missing, make it a full 3-2 count. The runner at third thought about making a break for home.
Go, Vic.
3-2, 2 away. Shiven trying to get out of this inning. Here comes the payoff pitch. Now foul behind. Shiven will be forced to throw yet another pitch on another foul tip. That has been the game today for the Colts. A lot of foul tips. And that was enough to break down her game enough to get on base and score a couple runs. Shiven settles back in. Here comes the payoff pitch. Now on foul away once again to the right side. Cloverleaf still relentless at the plate with the foul tips, keeping this inning alive for them. You can cite the wild pitches as the reason why the run scored. I believe you can cite the reason the run scored are of all these foul tips. I believe that will be the MVP of this game if Cloverleaf is able to come away with the victory. Without the foul tips, they don't wear down Vavro, and this game does not result in a win, or at least a lead at this point for them. Payoff that one by the strike zone. First strikeout of the afternoon on the first batter she faces for Shiven. Toward the tire of the side, but not before Cloverleaf scores 2. They now lead going into the bottom of the 5th. You are watching OHSAA District Finals on your home for all Holy Name Sports, Holy Name Athletics YouTube. We'll be back on after the break.
Leading off for Holy Name, number 9, Bailey Garlow.
We are back here in the bottom of the 5th. Cloverleaf played a 2 in the top half to make this a 3-2 ball game in this OHSAA district final game. I am Nathan Smee on the call for you this afternoon. The pitch from Sparks, swing and a miss there to begin the at-bat on Bailey Garlow, 0-1. Garlow, Maris, and Roche all due up here for the Green Wave in this inning. As Holy Name, they're going to need to get at least one run back here pretty quickly to ensure that they have some life. That one, swing and miss on one high. Sparks has used the high pitch well all afternoon. Now make it a 0-2 count to begin the at-bat on Bailey Garlow. Sparks sets the pitch. Swing and a miss. Garlow goes down on 3 pitches as she is retired for out number 1. And now Kelsa Maris steps back up here for her 2, second at-bat.
Kelsa Maris.
Now Maris looking to be the first runner of the inning. That one hits off of her, and she will be. And she is in some pain after that one. It hit her. They're going to see if it hit off the bat or not if it takes the base. And she will run to first base. They will say it hit off of the arm. That will be a hit by pitch as Maris will take her way to first base there to be the first runner with 1 away for the Green Wave. And now it appears that Holy Name will pinch run for Maris to make sure that she's okay, as it appears that Emily Majors will now run for her over at first base. And now
Now batting number 24, Allie Rochette.
Took a second here for them to make the change. And now Allie Roche steps up here for her third cuts of this afternoon's ball game. Strikeout and a walk so far today, the pitch. That one fouled away towards the right side. That'll be an 0-1 count to begin the at-bat on Roche. One runner on here. Roche is the go-ahead run. Holy Name needing at least one here to keep this game going. They still have plenty of time, but the sooner they get the run, the better. The pitch, bump being shown. She pulls back that one a little too high. 1-1 count now on Allie Roche. Roche has gone yard in the playoffs. Back in the Norton game, she smoked one into center field, clearing the fence at St. John Bosco. This one might be a little taller, but still the distance is about the same, as it's about 225 feet from home plate to center field. The pitch right from Sparks is sent to right field, and it's gonna drop in play for a base hit. Going to third now is Majoris. She is gonna be held up. She can be safe there. Allie Roche really trailed her really closely, but still now 2 on in scoring position for the Green Wave with only 1 away, and now Erica Massey steps up here for the third time. Had a base hit her last time up. She needs to make some contact here to get Holy Name back into this game and tie it up.
13, Erica Massey.
Massey, the big opportunity here for Holy Name. One swing of the bat, and she could do what she did yesterday and give Holy Name a big lead. The windup and the delivery. That one swing and a miss. 0-1 count to begin the at-bat on Massey. Sparks trying to deal her way out of this jam that she's in currently. 2 in scoring position, only 1 away. No force except for at first. Sparks sets the windup, the delivery. That one popped up and out of play from Massey. 2 strikes on her, 1 on a swing and a miss, and 1 on a foul tip behind, out of play. 0-2 count on Erica Massey. Sparks sets. Here's the 0-2. That one foul behind by Massey. She'll see another pitch. Massey trying to battle here to give Holy Name the lead. Sparks trying to battle for the Colts to preserve their lead. Here is the 0-2. That one lined to center field, and it will drop for a base hit. Majoris will score to tie it up. The play at the plate for the lead. They take the lead. Massey does it again, giving Holy Name a 4-3 lead for the second game in a row. How about that? A shallow hit to center field on the base hit gives Holy Name a 4-3 lead. What a hit, and what a job by Massey to do it again for the second game in a row. Now Zabak steps up here for her third cuts, a base hit and a sacrifice bunt in her 2 at-bats so far. That one runs inside, 1-0 count to begin Zabak's at-bat. Holy Name looking to extend the lead. They have a 1-run lead once again. They're gonna try to extend it. That one low in the dirt. Make it now a 2-0 count on Sammy Zabak. Zabak digging in the box, the windup, the delivery. Now on a swing and a miss, now making it a 2-1 count on the junior first baseman. Sparks settles the windup, the pitch. Swing and a miss on one high. The high pitch has worked extremely well for Sparks throughout the entirety of this ball game, making it now a 2-2 even up count on Sammy Zabak. Sparks sets the pitch. That one popped up in the infield, trailing a little bit towards the grass. Second baseman able to corral that one for out number 2 on the pop out from Zabak. Holy Name still having a runner at first base for Aubrey Stephens to work with 2 away.
19, Aubrey Stephens.
Holy Name still with a big opportunity here to add some more runs. A gap shot would score Massey in some scenarios depending where the ball is placed. The windup, the delivery. That one is going to hit off of Stephens, and she will take first base on another hit by pitch, the second hit by pitch of the inning. Now up steps Reagan Vavro for her third cuts, a walk and a strikeout, and
Now
her
batting
2 at bats
number
so
11.
far.
Reagan Vavro.
Now time's being called as Cloverleaf is going to have a mound visit here. It may even be a substitution. Once again, the winner of this game goes to play the winner of Canfield versus Mogador. To stay updated in all the games that we are covering, follow the Holy Name Broadcasting on Instagram and Twitter. To stay updated in all of Holy Name Sports, follow Holy Name Athletics on Instagram and Twitter. And finally, subscribe here to Holy Name Athletics YouTube and put on push notifications to be notified when we go live. Our goal is to hit the 1,000 subscribers by the time of the Holy Name Paddle football game on August 18th. So if you're not subscribed already, subscribe so right now. Sparks will stay in the game here for the Colts as now up steps Reagan Vavro for the Green Wave for her third cuts this afternoon. 2 are on for her as she looks to extend the lead for the Green Wave. A wind up the pitch. That one finds a strike zone on the inside corner. 0-1 count to begin the at-bat on Reagan Vavro. Sparks getting back to work quickly at the 0-1. That one high. Massey settles in no man's land. She's going to walk back to second base. That'll even up the count of 1-1 as that one was well too high. Sparks sets the wind up the pitch. That one a swing and a miss. Now a 1-2 count on Reagan Vavro. Vavro looking to extend the inning. Sparks looking to get out of it. Here comes the 1-2. That one fouled behind. And I'll make it a 1-2 count on Reagan Vavro. Vavro fighting for another pitch. Holy Name looking for another run. They've already played it 2. They're looking for another one. Here comes the 1-2 once again. Runners go. The throw on the hesitation is not in time as Massey gets down there, and so does Stephens, jogging over to second base after no attempt being made to throw over. Now a 2-2, 2-away, and 2-1 scoring position for Vavro. Her job becomes simple. Hit it in the outfield, and 2 will score. Here comes a 2-2. That one fouled behind by Vavro. She'll see yet another pitch. She has done nicely here. Foul tip, wait. Foul tip, wait. She's trying here to get a couple more runs across for the Green Wave. Here comes the 2-2 once again. Swing and a miss. Sparks finally gets the best of Vavro to retire the side, but not before Holy Name plates 2 more. Going into the 6th, Holy Name up 4-3 over Cloverleaf. You're watching OHSAA District Final on your home for all Holy Name Sports, Holy Name Athletics YouTube. We'll be back on here after the break. We are back here in the top of the 6th inning of this OHSAA District Final game between Holy Name and Cloverleaf. 4-3 is the score. I am Nathan Smee on the call for you this afternoon. Holy Name got back the 2 runs that they gave up in the top half of the inning. Can now make it a 4-3 lead for the Green Wave. That one lined to left field by Hopek and caught on one pitch there from Maris to retire her for out number 1 quickly. Hopek has gone from a fly out to Massey at short, to 1 at Stephens at third, to Myers in left field. F5, F6, F7 on the day for her.
Now batting number 16, Zoe Brazina.
And now Brazina steps in for her third cuts, a walk and a ground out to Massey and her 2 at-bats as Victoria Shivan, the new pitcher, so far facing 2 batters, retiring both of them. the windup, and the pitch. That one on the second pitch of the inning is popped and caught in right field there by Reagan Vavro, the starting pitcher for the Green Wave for out number 2 on as many pitches. Holy Name could do 1, 2, 3 on 1, 2, 3 pitches potentially here. And now here might be a pinch hit. I believe it will be a pinch hit here for the Colts.
Now batting number 10, Caitlin Lanigan.
And now Caitlin Lanigan is the pinch hitter here for the Colts with 2 away. Scheiben trying to draw contact to get a 1, 2, 3 on 1, 2, 3. Scheiben sets the windup, the pitch. That one just a little too high. 1-0 count to begin the at-bat on Lanigan. Holy Name so close for getting the thing to happen. The scoregami, if you will, of 1, 2, 3 pitches are unfortunately unable to do so. Scheiben getting back to work here. 1-0 count on Lanigan. The windup and the pitch. That one popped up out of play. Now even up the count of 1-1. Remains to be seen on if this change is a permanent one in the field or if it's just a pinch hit. Scheiben comes set on the mound, has a 1-1 count. The windup and the pitch. That one lined to left field and it's gonna drop. Foul. That was a lined shot, almost dropping. If that one fell, that would have been at least a double. Based on where it was probably staying at as a double, but you never know. It could have been like that for a triple, depending on the way it was fielded and left. Now Lanigan sits at a 1-2 count. Scheiben trying to retire the side here. Come set, the windup, and the delivery. Swing and a miss, she strikes Lanigan out. Her second strikeout in 4 batters to retire the side. They go in order. Scheiben 4 for 4 on retiring Colts. Middle of 6, Holy Name a 4-3 over Cloverleaf in this OHSAA district final game on your home for all Holy Name sports. Holy Name Athletics U2. We'll be back on here after the break.
Name number 18, Victoria Scheiben.
We are back here in the bottom of the 6th. Holy Name up 4-3 over the Cloverleaf Colts. I am Nathan Smee on the call for you this afternoon. Scheiben, Majoris, and Garlow due up here for the Green Wave this inning. Sparks' first pitch of the inning is fouled away towards the right side by Scheiben. 0-1 count to begin her at bat. Sense going in and pitching 1 1/3 We are back at some technical difficulties. That one, a base hit into right field for Majoris with one down after the strikeout on Scheiben. And now substitution here, potentially on the pinch run, and it will be, as Anna Seuss will now pinch run for Majoris at first base. Seems like Majoris wanted to run there.
Bailey Garlow.
And now Bailey Garlow steps up here for her third cuts, 2 strikeouts, and as many at-bats today for the freshman. Holy Name looking to pile on their lead. Seuss at first base for the Green Wave. Sparks sets the pitch. That one low, 1-0 count to begin the at-bat on Garlow. Now back earlier in the game, Anna Seuss able to get a heads-up stolen base by staying in no man's land and baiting a throw back to the pitcher that Sparks didn't realize she was going. But heads-up things like that make the difference. Like I said, the small things in these games, like Aubrey Stephens taking the ball foul on a play where she could not have made it over at first base, the little things make a difference. Now on foul behind, even up the count on Garlow at 1-1. Once again, the winner of this game plays the winner of Canfield versus Mogador over at Macedonia. I believe it'll be at Nordonia High School across the street from there for what will be a Sweet 16 matchup. And then the winner of that game plays the winner of the other Northeast Division teams in Region 5 for the Elite 8. That one high, Seuss goes, and she is safe in there as the throw was well too high. Seuss, her second stolen bag of the afternoon. Holy Name doing a nice job on the base path, doing some heads-up base running, and that's big in these situations where she can get even closer, scoring position as of right now. Well, she can get to third base potentially, that would be huge. And even the base running of the Colts has been stellar. Without good base running, this would be a 4-0 Holy Name lead. The wind up the pitch. That one popped up and out of play by Garlow behind, evening it up now at 2-2 on the freshman. Game about an hour 50 into its life cycle. Here's the 2-2. That one high. Seuss standing in no man's land trying to get a throw. She will be forced to retreat back to second base, but nonetheless now a full count, 3-2 on Bailey Garlow. Sparks sets the windup, the pitch. That one high. That will be ball 4. And Garlow will now take first base after some confusion there. Seuss at second. Garlow at first, 1 away.
Kelsa Maris.
And now Maris steps up here for her third at bat. Last time up, she got hit by a pitch, and she got her first time up. Here's a big opportunity for Holy Name to pile on some more runs. Seuss in scoring position here. Maris, she can do what she did yesterday and send this ball into center field. That might be enough to score with Speedy Seuss at second base. The pitch. That one popped behind, foul. 0-1 count to begin the at bat on Maris. Maris steps back into the box here. 0-1 count, the wind, the pitch, bump being shown. And that one hits her again, this time on the foot. 2 hit by pitches in consecutive at-bats for Maris, and she will take her way to first base to load up the bases here for Holy Name. And now up steps Allie Roche for her 4th cuts of the afternoon. She is 1 for 2 with a double and a strikeout and a walk in mixed in there so far this afternoon. Roche looking to give Holy Name at least one more run. The pitch, that one popped up out of play. 0-1 count to begin Roche's 4th cuts of the afternoon. Roche looking to dig in here for the Green Wave. Sparks trying to settle in here still for the Colts. That one lined against the fence, foul. She's quickly down 0-2 in the count. Roche steps back in. Sparks sets the wind up the 0-2. That one popped up, it's narrow, it might drop, and it will drop for a base hit. Seuss is being told to go home after a little bit of confusion. She is hit on a collision. She needs to tag the base. She is safe. Garlow is safe in there after a lot of confusion. And now Maris is in there safe. And now into third base is Roche, and now time being called by the umps. Seuss clothesline after some confusion. Don't know how many will score there. We're going to take time here. 4-3 lead as of right now. We'll be back after everything is wrinkled out.
Now batting number 13, Erica Massey.
Everything wrinkled out. That will go down as a double. Roche is at second base. Maris at third. 2-run score. 6-3 Holy Name lead now is your score. That one popped up and out of play. 0-1 count at the beginning of the at-bat on Massey. Anna Seuss, after being clotheslined by the catcher, was able to walk off on her own power. There, she did her job today. Very nicely done job on the base path. Unfortunate ending to it, but still she'll be able to make the play and be able to be safe at home. 0-1 count on Massey with 2 in scoring position for her, the pitch. That one popped up, and similar to Roche's at bat, 2 strikes quickly on Roche. Now the 0-2 count. Massey looking to add some more runs on here. Sparks sets the pitch. That one lined into left field, and it's going to drop for a base hit from Massey. Smellers scores. That's 1. Rounding and scoring is Roche. It is now a rout. Holy Name up 8-3 over Cloverleaf. What a nice job once again. Massey, a double here. She's extended the lead. 4 RBIs in this afternoon's game. Now Zabak steps up here, 1 away with Massey in scoring position for Holy Name. The pitch. That one in the zone. 0-1 count to begin the at-bat here on Sammy Zabak. Zabak so far, a base hit, a pop-up to second base, and a sacrifice bunt in her 3 at-bats. Sparks sets the pitch. That one swinging a miss on 1 low. She is quickly down 0-2 in the count. Zabak looking to advance Massey to add on to the Holy Name lead. Sparks sets the pitch. That one swinging a miss on 1 upstairs, and that will retire Zabak in 3 pitches for out number 2. And now up steps Aubrey Stephens for the green wave here with 2-way trying to advance Massey.
19, Aubrey Stephens.
2-way here, Massey at second base for the green wave, the pitch. That one fouled behind, a little bit of weird contact being made there. 0-1 count to begin the at-bat on Aubrey Stephens. Stephens so far today, a strikeout, a fly out to center field, and was hit by a pitcher last time up. The windup, the delivery. That one high and up. The runner goes. The throw is delayed. That goes in the outfield. Going home now is Massey. She is in safe after some nice base running. And now a 9-3 Holy Name lead is your score. Holy Name put up 5 in this inning. That's what Holy Name wanted to do. 1-2 count allegedly, even though it's a 1-1 count. The scoreboard out in center field, left field now is all messed up. Corners in the pitch, that one high. Now should make it a 2-1 count. The pitch, that one fouled behind. Now that will be a 2-2 count. Hey, now the scoreboard in left field's accurate. And no, it still says 1 out. We'll play that way if they want to play with 1 out opposed to 2. Now they fix it, of course. I think Holy Name will gladly have played with 1 out instead of 2. The windup, the 2-2 with 2 outs. That one lined to right center field and is caught. That one will retire the side. Holy Name puts 9. Cloverleaf, they have 3 outs to save their season. Holy Name up 9-3 over the Colts. You're watching OHSAA District Final on your home for all Holy Name sports. Holy Name Athletics YouTube. We'll be back on here after the break. Yep. Top 7 here at Tri-C. Holy Name 3 outs away from advancing to the Sweet 16 in the state tournament and only 2 wins away from going to Akron for a Final Four appearance. You're watching OHSAA District Final softball on your home for all Holy Name sports, Holy Name Athletics YouTube. I'm Nathan Smee on the call for you this afternoon. Holy Name played at 5 in the last inning and they look to finish the job here, starting with Schweitzer in here to hit for the Colts. That curveball in there. 0-1 count to begin her 3rd at bat of the afternoon. Reached on there her first time up and had a base hit her last time up. She is due up along with Streibel, along with Abby Myers for the Colts. As well, please stay tuned following the conclusion of this game for the medal and trophy celebrations for the winner and the runner-up. That one low and inside. 1-1 count now on Schweitzer. Scheiben getting ready to go here once again on the mound. Scheiben sets, comes the windup, and the pitch. That one popped up directly to Scheiben for out number 1. Right place, right time there for Victoria Scheiben to get 1 out closer to taking her team into the next round of the playoffs. And now Corrine Streibel steps up here for the Colts.
Corey Streibel.
What do you have to say about Holy Name softball? Going into a new regime under Coach Scheiben, he has the winning mentality. We know that with football, but going into a new coaching regime for any program, you expect a down season. He said, no, we don't do that here, and had the up season. Only has 1 loss so far in Northeast Ohio this year. First pitch ball, 1-0 count to begin the at-bat on Streibel. But he has done an excellent job turning around this program, bringing in plenty of talented freshmen, notably the pitchers, Vavro and Scheiben, but Aubrey Stephens made a big impact this year. Running the bases, Emily Majors and Bailey Garlow at second base all have made a big impact on this team. It's a very young team that it wouldn't shock no one if they won a state title within the next 3 years. This team is excellent. Coach Scheiben has built a winning culture for this team that will last for years to come here at Holy Name, and it's definitely very impressive. That one lined into Massey's glove. It's the final countdown, 2 away here in the top of the 7th here after a line out directly to Massey.
12, Abby Myers.
Now Abby Myers here with 2 down, tries to keep Cloverleaf season going. And even Cloverleaf, though, it does have to be said, their upset win against Springfield was a big part of their season. They fought really hard to get here. They had nothing to hang their head in shame about after a great season. They've done well all year. Just unfortunately today, Holy Name, the better team on paper and on the base path even. They did well with that. They have a lot of positives taken into next year, but Holy Name, so far the deserving team. That one finds a strike zone, 0-1 count to begin Myers at bat. Scheiben getting the call. Scheiben sets, here comes the windup, and the 0-1. That one missing out off the plate. 1-1 count now on Abby Myers, the center fielder. So far today, 2 strikeouts and a walk in her 3 at-bats thus far. Once again, stay tuned for the trophy presentations following the conclusion of this afternoon's ballgame. Scheiben sets the windup pitch. That one high. Now a 2-1 count. 2-1 counter, 2 pitches outside and high on Myers. Scheiben comes set, comes the windup, and now the 2-1. That one lined to the left side, bobbled foul, but it's going to stay and be called an error there on Stephens. Potentially they could have said it got pushed foul, but they're going to say it is still in play, and that will put 1 on here for Abby Gray. 1 for 3 on the day with 2 strikeouts and a base hit and 3 at-bats here with 2 away. Holy Name still looking for the final out to try to advance them then 1 step closer to a state tournament game. Scheiben comes set, comes the windup, and now the delivery. That one high, 1-out count to begin the at-bat on Gray. Scheiben takes an extra second here, trying to gather here, trying to make sure that the pitch he throws is as good as it can be. Comes set, the windup, and now the 1-0. That one swing and a miss, even up the count of 1-1. A nice pitch there from Victoria Scheiben. Second game in the playoffs, she's come in to relieve for Reagan Vavro, and she's done an excellent job in the reliever role this year. Even in the starting time she's had, she does an excellent job this year. Vavro and Scheiben have been a great 1-2 act on the mound this year for the Green Wave. Definitely a difficult one to hit off of. That one finds a strike zone. Now a 1-2 count on Gray as Cloverleaf is down to their final strike of this season. Scheiben, 1-2, tries to win the game here for the Green Wave and seal a trip to the Sweet 16. The pitch. Swing and a miss, she strikes her out. Your Holy Name Green Wave softball team dances on to the Sweet 16, defeating Cloverleaf 9-3 in a big game. Holy Name, they have everything to be proud of here. They have won this district, and now they are 2 wins away from going to Akron for a Final Four appearance. What a job done by Holy Name. Reagan Vavro started off on the mound. Victoria Scheiben finishes it off. And actually, let's look here, since Scheiben came in, she gave up 1 hit since coming in and pitching a stellar job on the mound. The next game will be at 5 p.m. at Macedonia.
Canfield or Magador.
As you can hear there, I couldn't hear my own thoughts when that was being said, but the winner of Magador versus Canfield will play against Holy Name on Wednesday. Let's stay updated on all the games that we are covering. Follow Holy Name Broadcasting on Instagram and Twitter. Let's stay updated on all of Holy Name Sports. Follow Holy Name Athletics on Instagram and Twitter. And find and subscribe here to Holy Name Athletics YouTube. And put on push notifications to be notified when we go live. We will be back on in a brief moment to bring you the awards ceremony here and the trophy presentation for your district champion, Holy Name Green Wave. I've been Nathan Smee. Thank you for tuning in here to this game. Final score, Holy Name 9, Cloverleaf 3. I've been Nathan Smee. Have a good evening, everyone, and go Namers.
Begin the 2023 OHSAA Division II District Softball Championship Award Ceremony. Please direct your attention to the infield and join me in congratulating both teams on a competitive and exciting game. It is now my pleasure to present to you the 2023 OHSAA Division II District Softball Champion Awards. First, we will recognize the 2023 Division II District Runner-Up Team, the Cloverleaf High School Colts. Presenting the awards this evening will be Craig Walkup. When your name is called, please come forward to receive your individual medallion. Number 7, Hannah Hopek. Number 8, Corinne Strebel. Number 10, Caitlin Lanigan. Number 11, Carolyn Sitko. Number 12, Abby Myers. Number 13, Allison Croft. Number 15, Vanessa Schweitzer. Number 16, Zoe Brazina. Number 18, Lydia Fike. Number 19, Kaylee Hendrock. Number 20, Maddie Schweitzer. Number 23, Abigail Gray. Number 24, Lexi Crow. Number 25, Haley Donahue. Number 26, Morgan Sparks. And number 28, Jenna McGarry. The Colts were coached by John Carmigano and assisted by Hannah Roble. Now, would head coaches and captains please come forward to receive your trophy? Congratulations on an outstanding season. And now we will recognize the 2023 Division II District Champion team, the Holy Name Green Waves. Presenting the awards this evening will be Rich Kozub. When your name is called, please come forward to receive your individual medallion. Number 2, Kelsa Mares. Number 3, Emily Majuros. Number 5, Lily Jurek. Number 7, Anna Seuss. Number 8, Katie Majuros. Number 9, Bailey Garlow. Number 11, Reagan Vavro. Number 12, Brianna Kuglewiski. Number 13, Erica Massey. Number 18, Victoria Scheiben. Number 19, Aubrey Stephens. Number 20, Sammy Zabak. Number 23, Sydney Kammermer. Number 24, Allie Rochette. And number 28, Emma Pacer. Assisted by Casey Reese and Dave Kraus and head coach Tom Scheiben. Now would head coach and captains please come forward to receive your trophy. Once again, congratulations to the Holy Name Green Waves, who will now advance to regional semifinal. On behalf of the staff at Cuyahoga Community College and the Ohio High School Athletic Association, thank you for attending tonight's event, and please drive safely as you make your way home. Parents, you may now go on the field to take pictures.